What is going on, guys? It's your dude Shop, and today we're going to react to this Washington Bengals game that happened Monday night. Now, if you don't know, I am a lifelong Washington fan, and I couldn't be more excited about our quarterback of the future. And I know that it's only 3 games. I know it's only 3 games, so like pump the brakes. I know all of that, but you don't understand the the strife and the heartache that we have been through as Washington fans with this franchise. And I'm gonna play the highlights, but I'm not necessarily gonna talk about every highlight that we see. I'm actually just gonna give you my thoughts because I've been asked plenty of times, what do you think about Jayden Daniels? How do you feel about your Commanders team? All of that stuff. So just gonna roll the tape. And I'm going to start off by saying our defense is trash. Like Joe Burrow should have scored touchdowns every time they had the ball. I think the problem is they tried to establish a run, which they were running good with Zach Moss, as you can see in the highlights. But they literally, our defensive backs are not good. They're always playing 10 yards. I don't know how you play 10 yards off of a player and still give up a 40-plus yard bomb to that player. Like you're playing off of him 10 yards and you still allow him to just run past you. I don't get it. We need to work on our defense, definitely. But our offense is has been spectacular. Um, the guys that they brought in, I think, is a under has been understated. They brought in offensive linemen. This Brandon Coleman guy that's on our left tackle, who a lot of people were worried about, has been playing really well. He played phenomenal in this game. You see him pushing the guy backwards. You see him flattening guys, putting guys on their tails. Like he has been playing great. I'm gonna get to the quarterback because that is definitely the main thing. But I just definitely want to highlight the things that this organization has done for the team, bringing in a center, the center from Dallas. Again, I talked about Brandon Coleman, the left tackle, bringing in a veteran in Eckler. Like I think those things from an offensive standpoint doesn't get highlighted enough. Brian Robinson has been running good. I also think Cliff Kingsbury has called great calls. His calls last week were good, even though they didn't result in touchdowns. I thought they were good. His calls this week were very aggressive. You can see the maturing and the ability to let Jayden Daniels do more in this offense. And I think it's just going to grow and grow as the season progresses. But as you can see here, our defense gave up chunk plays. Like we never made them like dink and dunk down the field. It is chunk plays after chunk plays after chunk plays. We finally actually did get somewhat of a stop. And I'm telling you, if they didn't miss this field goal or miss the 2 point conversion, this is a tie game. So, like, our offense never punted and always scored, but pretty much their offense pretty much was the same way. They were all in um scoring drives as well. They just missed the field goal. Really, that was the difference. They missed the field goal. You can see right here Eckler with the big run. He has been great catching, running. He suffered a concussion, so I'm hope that he's back for the next game. But Brian Robinson has been doing well as also. All right, let's get to Jayden Daniels because that's why we're here. That's why we're excited here in Washington. Jayden Daniels looks legit. Like we have found our quarterback. And I don't want it to be I I'm really trying to really hold in the excitement because I'm really excited. I have watched this game 3 times already. 3 times. We're only 2 days removed. I've watched this game every day since it happened. That's how excited I am about this team and about this quarterback specifically. Um, they talked about in the preseason how poised Jayden Daniels has been in preseason and everything. And he has been all of that in these games. He has 0 turnovers. Now, he just threw his first touchdown in this Bengals game, actually threw 2 of them. But before then, he hadn't thrown a touchdown, but he hadn't thrown an interception. And going into this game, I said, like, he hasn't had that messed up play. Like, here's the long bomb to Terry McLaurin. It just drops out the sky into McLaurin's hand. Like, I could not be more happier for Terry McLaurin, who has suffered through countless quarterbacks to finally get somebody that's going to give him the ball and get him the ball accurately. Now, a lot of this falls on Cliff Kingsbury. I think he needs to do a better job of getting Terry McLaurin open. But some of that is just that that Jayden Daniels is just so poised and sees the field so well. He's not focusing on, oh, I got to get this guy the ball. It's, oh, I got to get the open guy the ball. Or I got to, move this offense. And again, guys, this is a rookie quarterback who has not had a 3 and out all year. All year. Name me the last rookie quarterback that you've seen that has not given their offense. They have not had 1 3 and out this season. And I don't even think that has been talked about. They've been talking about, no punts the last 2 games. But I don't think he's had a 3 and out in here. Again, Eckler. Monster game. Monster game. I know he left with a concussion, but that man deserved the game ball. He ran for a touchdown. He caught some key passes before he left, and he had a big kickoff return that set him up for this score right here. The other thing that I'm very encouraged by, again, I'm seeing the progressions. Last week and the week before, in weeks 1 and 2, when he rolled out to run. This week, you can see that he was rolling out to get a better angle or to look at people down the field. That can't go unnoticed, right? It's not only running out to get first downs, which I think he leads the league in first down rushes by a quarterback. I think he also is like second behind Lamar in total rushing yards for a quarterback. But oh my God, this defense is like, here. Imagine this. Imagine this. We went 2 whole games where we didn't punt. If we punted in any of these games, we lose those games. We lose the Giants game if we punt 1 time. We lose this game if we punt 1 time. Like, that's how bad our defense is. And it's getting overshadowed because of Jayden Daniels' brilliance and Cliff Kingsbury's play calling. Now, Dan Quinn, you are a defensive coach. You're a head coach now, but you are a defensive guy. I expect better. Like, I expect better from this defense right here. Like, this is bad. Again, the Bengals never punted either. They had a missed field goal and a missed 2-point conversion. That was the difference. And had they made the field goal, they wouldn't have needed to go for the 2 and would have just kicked the field goal to tie it up. Like, that is the difference in this game. Now, with that said, let's get back to Jayden Daniels. I have the same feeling that I had when RG3 came on the scene. And after his first 3 games, he lit it up. So that's why I'm trying to be a little cautious here. I mean, I need Jayden Daniels to learn how to slide. I really need him to learn how to slide. He's gotten better, but he can't take those big hits. The first game, he took a few big hits. The second game, he took less big hits. In this third game, he took even less big hits. Like you're gonna like I don't mind the hits in the pocket. Like on the last play that we're eventually gonna see, like I don't mind those hits. Those are the hits that you got to take as a quarterback. I get it. It's the hits outside the pocket that I'm worried about. Like the other thing I would say is that I feel like he had a lot of room in those read option plays. As you can just see, the defense is just getting. I mean, it's chunks. It's not 2, 3 yards. Like it is that. It is. Look, these are first down plays. 1st and 10, big yardage. 1st and 10, big yardage. Another 1st and 10. Guess what? Touchdown. Like these are not like, oh, it's 3rd and 3 and they're getting 7 yards. No, these are first down plays. They had drives of like 5, 7, 6. We're getting like 11 play drives, 10 play drives, 8 play drives from Washington, and they're going down the field in like 4 plays. 4 plays, we're good. Here's the 2-point conversion that they missed. It really was probably maybe a pass interference that the refs didn't call, but whatever, whatever. Here we are, 2nd and 9, not a 1st and 10, 2nd and 9. Great pass to Zach Ertz. Another key addition that I didn't mention at first. Zach Ertz has been great. This was critical right here. We had, in fact, I'm going to stop it right here. This is critical. Let me go back. This was a 3rd and 13, right? This was a 3rd and 13. Now you have to understand we had a false start. I want to say we had 2 penalties that pushed us back. It was like 1st and 20. We end up getting 7 yards to make it 2nd down. I think we didn't get anything on 2nd down. So it was 3rd and 13. Cliff Kingsbury calls this bubble to De'Ami Brown. De'Ami scoots up. Boom. That's his second bubble. In fact, here's what happened. First down, we didn't get anything. 2nd down, we got 7 yards on this on a bubble just like that got 7 yards. Then we ran the bubble again, and this set up a good 4th and 4. Now this is a critical 4th and 4. Remember, earlier in the game they went for it on 4th down because look, Dan Campbell knew that he needed to score points in this game. Like he knew his defense was not going to hold up against Burrow and Chase and Higgins. So he's been very aggressive these first 2 games as well. So here we got a 1st and 4, empty out, give you guys some options, and boom, who do we get? We get Zach Ertz on a dig route, big body receiver. He puts it right on him. Here again, 3rd and 7. This is the play right here. Now I know this has been broken down plenty of times, but this is just a cover 0 with a free blitzer. And I think this is Brian Robinson does a great job of picking up the inside guy. You're always taught to pick up the inside guy. Like he picks him up. I mean, look at this right here in the middle. Yo, okay. Take a look at Brian Robinson. Just on this play, take a look at Brian Robinson in the backfield, standing right next to Jayden Daniels. And take a look at what he does to this blitzer. Bam! He lifts him up off the ground. So Jayden Daniels doesn't have to worry about that guy at all. He knows this guy is coming in. You hear the post game press conference and even in the post game interview with I think Lisa Salters. He said, "I knew It was, man, I knew there was going to be a free blitzer, and this man just stands in here and throws an absolute dot to Terry McLaurin. I couldn't have been so I sidecast this game and I couldn't believe it. A 27-yard dot, which okay, can we also say that was pass interference too? Like, can we say that was pass interference too? Like that guy was draped all over McLaurin before McLaurin even caught the ball. And McLaurin being the pro that he is, yo, McLaurin, I think, is gonna have a big year. If this game was any indication, he is going to open it up for Jayden Daniels so much. In years past, McLaurin, who I think is the top 10 wide receiver in the league, has been getting single coverage because they knew that the quarterback that they had couldn't get it to him. Whatever quarterback that they had since Terry McLaurin has been there has not been able to get it to him. And now he has a quarterback that can just drop it out of the sky. Great concentration with a dude all over him and drops it out the sky and gets it. Like, again, we needed that because our defense is garbage. Again, 1st and 10, guess what? Another first down. Here we go. 1st and 10 again. And I understand this is prevent another first down. But this was all day. 2nd and 10. After an incomplete. Guess what we get? Another first down. Like this is the Washington defense right here. This is the Washington defense right here. Guess what? 2nd and 10, we just throw another 12, 13 yards. Like they are getting them in chunks. You never saw a 3rd and 3. You never saw a 3rd and 2, a 3rd and 4. Like they were always chunk plays. They was always chunk plays. We get flagged right here, which I guess that's a good flag. I mean, you didn't call the other thing, but my guy never turned around, never showed his face, and here the guy goes in for a touchdown, which cuts it to 5 points. So they go for one right here, and then they go for the onside kick. It's only 40 seconds left, so we just need to get this onside kick. They kick the onside. They were offsides anyways. We still get we still recover the kick, and that is your game. So, yo, big win for the Commanders. Huge come out party for Jayden Daniels, and I couldn't be more happier as a Commanders fan. Yo, I'm probably going to start breaking down a lot of these games, especially if they were this good. This game was really good, but that's my state of the Commanders and where we are now. We have a nice little setup schedule coming. We got Arizona next, and then I think we had the Panthers. So I think if we can start rolling, this might be a special season. I'm still cautious. I'm still cautious, but we getting there. Hail to the Commanders. Let's go. Oh, by the way, make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more sports commentary. I like this kind of stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I kind of like this.